Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I don't have a channel. So today we have a special guest, my boyfriend, Liam
They know
Weaver.
who I am.
Liam today is going to be doing my makeup. As you can see, I'm makeup free, believe it or not. I've been hydrating. Your girl's been drinking her water. So we have a lot of options here today for Liam to use. I'm not going to be describing anything to him or letting him know what anything is.
Let's get to it. I mean, I've done this literally thousands of times before.
Okay. So I should look good. All right. So if you have any questions, too bad. I'm not answering it. From here on out, I'm done.
Okay, so, this isn't quite as much as I'm used to working with. Usually there's a lot more. What I'm gonna emulate here is, no matter what situation you may be in, you need to know how to make your face look good by putting makeup on it. So thanks for joining us. So, the first thing I'm gonna start with is, so this is just to get yourself warmed up. So there's a lot going on here, but so just lightly drip in 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and that allows the chemicals to mix together in here. Here we are, 30 seconds, minute in the video, you're already getting great tips. So this is obviously for your eyelashes. You can tell because of the texture. It's very spiky. And just sort of like a couple strokes up. Turn this way. 1, 2, 3. And this time you're gonna wanna stroke down on the right eye, which keeps people engaged. When you're talking to them, you're gonna notice, oh, you must have
Pink eyelashes.
left. That's just sort of a great icebreaker. As you can tell, we've made a lot of progress and we're gonna keep going. So this obviously looks very similar to the last thing, but it's definitely different. This is gonna be a nice sort of texturizing lotion. Put that into sort of a cross shape here. Obviously it's not gonna look like that in the end. What you need next is this bad boy here. This is called a floop.
Oh, what?
A floop. Oh, it's not always this shape. Sometimes it's more triangular, sometimes it's like a sphere. Take your floop and just sort of nudge around. This is gonna get you those nice rosy cheeks, and then just sort of floop it around. Great, so as you can see, looking good. Now comes the fun part. This is my favorite part every time I do this routine. If you haven't heard of this company, it's Profusion. They're durable, they are pretty affordable. I mean, they're not the cheapest that you could find, but you know what they say, you get what you pay for. After I say this, you wanna pause the video and do some research. So these are all the different skin tones that they offer. Which one matches your skin tone? For those of you with bluer skin, you're gonna wanna focus on the cooler colors over here. Those of you with more like vibrant, bright, sort of reddish yellow looks, you're gonna wanna go on this side. Just pause the video now, go and compare your Profusion kit to find out which color's right for you.
I'm done.
So, looking at Kendra, I'm gonna say she looks fearless. So I'm gonna go for the fearless. Make sure and dab around a few times, do a few circles. Make sure you get enough on your brush. You're gonna wanna start from the top down.
The top of what?
Your face. I do a little bit on the forehead. This is a little bit darker than I was expecting. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that it's not meant to be used for this. Sometimes that happens in your practice. You're gonna wanna be able to adapt. I'm just gonna take this brush here. This is a brush, and I'm just gonna sort of wipe that away. Now you can see that nothing happened. Now that we know this is very dark, we're gonna be putting it under the eyes. You look scared. This is called Fearless, remember?
Okay, sorry.
Nice, this is looking good. This is looking great. Now, when you're doing your makeup, you always wanna be thinking about the history of makeup. Remembering that sort of ancient cavemen and cavewomen used to paint their faces all the time. Sometimes it was to attract members of the opposite sex. Sometimes it was meant to
repel.
So as you can see, we're going for the attract method now.
Okay, so we took some items away, so we're not here for 3 days. Continue.
So sometimes in your practice, like I said, you'll have limited time, limited resources, so Kendra has challenged me to sort of be able to think on my toes and adapt to much less stuff. As you can see, this is a palette by Maybelline. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, maybe it's Maybelline. So today, how are you feeling, Kendra?
A little sweaty and, you know, scared.
Sweaty and scared. So to me, that's pointing to this color right here. This is very glittery. So if you would close your eyes for me, please. It's looking good. Now turn to your left. Now, can you look closer to the camera for the audience? Now close your eyes. Now see that? Yeah.
No.
We need to get to the makeup part of it. This is Fenty Beauty. This is a spray bottle. This acts as both a makeup tool as well as something if someone's, you know, coming at you on a subway asking for money, you can just spray them and they should be unconscious for 5 to 7 minutes. As you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just squirting it out of my hand.
It's bleeding.
Kendra's yelling at me. It's not cheap, apparently. You take your floop again. Everybody remember the floop? And you roll.
And you roll.
Make sure you get all of it off of your fingers. Now.
Oh God.
Oh God. Look towards me, please.
Okay.
About to show you guys why I'm in this business.
Oh.
We're gonna do a little bit more floop motion here. Make sure you connect on the chin. The chin is the most important part of your face. We've got plenty of product here. The next thing we need to do is blend it in, which there's another tool for, which we don't have available right now. It's the floop. Getting subtle hints. Now just kind of push and swipe. Oh, it seems to be getting worse. Wow.
How's that attracting a mate thing?
As you can see, Kendra's looking more and more beautiful by the moment. Now, I know you want this to go on for much longer. We're into the final stages here. Take a little bit of this. I'm just gonna keep it on the lips. Feel free to put it wherever you'd like. Puff those lips out. Let me see the inside. Okay. Well, scratch that. Well, what we need is some lipstick.
You already used that.
Oh, right, of course. This is the lipstick. Let's give it a little sniff. Oh, it smells good. Sometimes you want to taste it. And then apply. So think about your deepest, most darkest secret at this point. Write that secret in here. Doing your makeup is a good time for some self-reflection. It's one of the only times in our busy lives nowadays where you can actually just sort of look at yourself in the mirror, say, hey, who am I? And why do I look like this?
Why do I look like this?
So if you would, this is where you need to press your lips together. Repeat after me.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Perfect. Take your brush and just sort of wipe everything down. So this is the cool down part of things, and it helps you to sort of, you know, pass everything on, like namaste. This is like the Havasana at the end of your yoga.
Shavasana?
Shavasana at the end of your yoga session, where you just sort of lie there. Doing your makeup is just like doing a car wash. I think we did a good job here. I have what I call a sugar glow kit. Now, doing makeup can take a long time, so you need a little bit of pick-me-up. And there's several different flavors for you to try. There's marshmallow, gumdrop, butterscotch, and Starburst. Hearing the word Starburst really makes me crave a Starburst. So I'm just gonna take my finger, rub it a little bit, and then note that it does not taste like Starburst. So I did not like the taste of Starburst. It was gross and didn't taste like Starburst, so I'm gonna go with butterscotch this time. So again, I'm just dipping. This one's gonna go on the forehead. I said chin is the most important part of your body, your face. Throughout the day, you may sweat a little bit, and so it will eventually work its way down your face throughout the day. Why is everything so shiny? If you're feeling a little adventurous, maybe you'd venture down to the nose a little bit. Boom. There you have it. Kendra looks beautiful. I feel amazing. I have a full DVD set. It's at least 20 hours of a podcast called Liam Does Your Makeup.
I think you did a good job at trying.
Thank you.
Do you
All
still
right.
think I'm cute though?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Okay, everyone, thanks for coming out. Well, next week we'll talk about how to do your hair.
You ain't touching my hair.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Kendra went to take a break. To be completely honest, I have no idea what any of this is used for. There's so many different containers. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, just between you and me.